Well, now, a story about helping children in need. Thousands of children across Texas are currently in need of foster care or adoptive families.
In this special report, our Kristin Diaz introduces us to a local family that has stepped up to do their part.
On any given day, you can find Linda Garza's home full of teenagers. Linda and her husband, Armando, are currently the foster parents to 4 teenage boys. Their journey with foster care began 16 years ago after they finished having children of their own.
We found that that was our calling.
Like many who first get into foster and adoptive care, it was intimidating.
Well, it was exciting and a little scary because we had never done it before.
The Garzas were the first family to be a client of Circle of Care, a foster and adoption agency founded here in the Coastal Bend. President of the agency, Lisa Edwards, says families like the Garzas are in high demand because many times families or couples think infants or toddlers are the most in need of homes.
There's a big need for all age ranges of children,
especially teens and sibling groups. According to the Department of Family and Protective Services, there are currently over 30,000 children in Texas that are in the state's legal care, with a little over 2,000 specifically in South Texas, and 450 of those kids that are considered legally free and available for adoption.
Do you like the jam I've been getting better than the jelly?
Yeah.
With a demand for foster and adoptive families outweighing the amount of available homes, Stephanie Sanchez with Child Protective Services says they have no choice but to find homes in other cities outside of the Coastal Bend, like San Antonio and Houston.
I feel like there's been an influx of cases that we've received in recent years that have caused this shortage.
One of the many contributing factors of children being placed in temporary care is drug abuse at the home. She says over the 6 years she has worked with CPS, she has noticed parents lose children due to their addiction to recently popular synthetic drugs.
After I got settled in, it was pretty easy.
We spoke with one teen who has experience in the foster care system. Drug abuse is one of the reasons he was legally taken out of his home in Central Texas. Due to the shortage of available foster homes in his city, he was first placed in a shelter. He described his stay there as feeling like he was in a jail.
There's a staff up all night, having to watch us in our rooms, having to check on us every 5 minutes.
For children and teens like him, the comfort of a home is just one of the first stepping stones to help them get back on their feet. Imagine they've been taken away from their homes, everything that they know, their friends, their classmates, and sometimes even separated from their siblings. The social challenges they face are daunting.
My baby brother just got adopted. I wonder why not me?
A misconception many inquiring families have about taking in foster children is that they won't have the resources to take care of them or the problems that they face. Dr. Jerry Reed, a pediatrician at Driscoll Children's Hospital, is part of a team of doctors who peer reviews each child's case. He says supporting the family or person taking care of a foster or adopted child is just as important as the care the child needs.
They have the support of the social worker, the counselor, the psychologist. They go to their pediatrician. They come see us.
The Garza family credits their success with the program to all of the training they have received in order to take on some of the toughest cases the system has. And do you have that with you?
I do.
Since that first child, Linda and Armando have opened their home and their hearts to so many kids, she says she can't even keep count.
Mom, when I think about all the things you gave up.
This card coming from one of their former foster children, a reminder of why her and her husband have committed themselves to these kids in need. Kristin Diaz, 3 News.
And CPS says there are many misconceptions about the process of becoming a foster or adoptive parent, and that it's really a lot easier than most people think. To see a list of some of the basic requirements, visit our website, KIITV.com.
Still to come here on 3 News.